Hey guys, it's Grim, and today we'll be looking into who would win between Kaiju number 8 or Pochita, otherwise known as the Chainsaw Devil from Chainsaw Man. If you are new to these types of videos, we'll be looking into the character's history, then we'll be looking at their feats and abilities to see who will win in a battle to the death. Since I already did a video on Chainsaw Man or Pochita, I'm going to start with Kaiju number 8, who is also known as Kafka Hibino, who works in the Defense Force. The Defense Force, for people who don't know, is an organization that kills kaiju. Kaiju are big monster-like creatures. A good example of a kaiju would be Godzilla. There are many different types of kaiju such as Yonju, Honju, and Daikaiju. Prior to his employment to the Defense Force, he would work in the cleanup crew. This would help him later on, and he would gain experience on different types of kaiju, knowing their weaknesses and the location of their cores, which is basically like the hearts of kaiju. Kafka has also been shown to be a bit experienced in fighting, as he would save and protect Ichikawa in Chapter 1 from a Honju, and later in the hospital he would have a kaiju parasite force itself inside of his mouth, turning him into Kaiju number 8. As a kaiju, he becomes bigger, stronger, and faster, and can also pee out his nipples. And with these abilities, we can see him actually punch a giant Honju so hard that it would die instantly. The Honju was able to destroy 1/3 of this building, and we could see it be scaled to around 0.26 tons of TNT or building level AP. Kaiju number 8 was scaled way higher than this, as during the exam, it was stated that as long as your fortitude is above 0, you're sure to pass the second round final test. Mind you, the exam is filled with similar Honju, and Kaiju number 8 was stated to have a fortitude above 9.8. Skipping into later into the series, we can see that he was able to punch a giant Yoju bomb that would have destroyed the entire base. The punch alone would have generated 33.6 megatons of TNT or city levels of AP. Now, his strongest feat as of now happens after training, where he learns to control his kaiju body better. During chapter 83, his transformation alone would produce shockwaves that was felt by kaiju number 11, 12, and 15. Each were at different locations at this time. For him to be able to produce shockwaves like this, he would have generated around 896.84 megatons of TNT, or large mountain levels of AP. When it comes to speed, Kaiju number 8 can blitz a ant-type kaiju, with it being scaled to Mach 7 or hypersonic speeds. Now, when it comes to his top speed, he should be comparable to Kaiju number 9, who is faster and stronger due to absorbing Shinomiya. In Chapter 71, Gen with Kaiju number 1 weapon moves so quickly he blitzes and shoots all 6 kaiju in the air before they can even move. Even the rubble in the air from when Gen performs his feat hasn't moved from their position. The speed needed to do this would be Mach 83.6 or high hypersonic plus. Kaiju number 9 would be twice as fast than this, making him Mach 167.36 or massively hypersonic. So overall, Kaiju number 8 was scaled a large mountain level with massively hypersonic speed. Now, when looking at Pochita's background, otherwise known as the Hero of Hell, he has the ability to bring extinction to devils that he consumes. This ability is so strong that Makima, who is one of the 4 horsemen, would state that he could bring end to war, hunger, and death. This ability also makes the average person even forget about the concept these devils represent, with him getting rid of Nazis, World War II, AIDS, and many more. Pochita, after a battle with the 4 horsemen, would go into hiding after being in a near-death state. This is when he would meet Denji, who made a contract with him so that the two wouldn't die, later going inside of Denji and replacing his heart in exchange to see Denji's dream of living a normal life. We wouldn't see Pochita again until Chapter 83, where he would fight Makima and multiple devil hybrids. The battle was very one-sided to the point that Makima even stated that it looks unwinnable. This is the same Makima who is above the likes of the Gun Devil, who can destroy cities, generating around 8.40 kilotons of TNT or town levels of AP. Then in Chapter 88, Chainsaw Man would blitz Makima, who can react to the Gun Devil's bullets. This was scaled to be sub-relativistic. Overall, you can argue that Pochita scales around town level with sub-relativistic speeds. When looking at abilities, Kaiju number 8 is able to do partial transformation, which increases his speed without fully turning into a kaiju, or he can also use this to defend certain parts of his body. He's also able to emit energy from his body when in his kaiju state, and just by transforming, he can create huge shockwaves of energy. Kaiju number 8 can also manipulate his body to allow him to fly or increase his strength and speed. Now, finally, he has a sort of regeneration negation, which caused Kaiju number 9 to not be able to regenerate, needing hours to fully regenerate his body. Now, when looking at Pochita, we already talked about his resistance erasure ability, but as seen by the War Devil, even just having a part of you eaten by him causes devils to lose significant amounts of power. Pochita is also able to manipulate his chains and also bind people with them, and has shown to be able to regenerate from just his heart while in space. His regeneration ability also works by drinking blood, and Chainsaw Man, due to being a devil, gains power from the more people fear him. Overall, when it comes to strength, we see that Kaiju number 8 has the advantage with him being multiple times stronger than Chainsaw Man, but at the same time, Pochita is way faster than Kaiju number 8. This would allow Pochita to actually get more hits on Kaiju number 8 before he can. And when looking at abilities, it's actually near even for me, but I'm a bit in favor of Kaiju number 8 for one reason, as due to his body control and the way he's able to make himself stronger is way better than Chainsaw Man's need of people to fear him. Although I do give hacks to Chainsaw Man, it's very situational with his assistance erasure ability, as he has to actually consume Kaiju number 8. Even if he does consume a small portion of Kaiju number 8, even weakening his power, Kaiju number 8 has been shown to be able to make himself stronger, as I just talked about before. So it really wouldn't do much of a nerf to Kaiju number 8 than we would think. So overall, I'm going to give this one to Kaiju number 8. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.